Welcome to HR Happy Hour Work Break. You are here with Trish and Steve. Hey, Steve Bose.
Hey, Trish McFarlane. Look at you, all dressed nicely. You look nice.
I need to
do like a cool event you just finished, right?
I did. Every month at Activate HCM, just activatehcm.com. We have a monthly event for free for practitioners, business leaders, whoever's interested in the topic. And it's a series of short videos of tech landscape, checklists on if you're buying that particular type of technology, what you need to be thinking about. Again, all of that for free. But kind of the capstone of each month is we have a live session with Madeline Lorano and George Larock and myself. Today's topic was conversational AI.
Cool.
Kind of going beyond chatbots. I know people feel like chatbots are kind of the equivalent, right? So it was really kind of taking a deeper dive past that. And we were with Tyler Weeks from Intel. Nice. So check it out, everyone. It's a good conversation. But yeah, I actually, I'm going to show off too, because I put on a dress. Like It's a full on, just everyone in a dress at home here at work. But
nice.
Anyway. So maybe that's my question for you. Have you, since the pandemic started, have you had a need to dress up for a Zoom or recording?
We had a client thing we did a couple months ago that we both participated in. I put on a suit for that, and a tie and everything, and a jacket. That was probably the only time I've done that. My thing with these Zoom calls though is I do, like, you can't see it, and I won't ever show it on this show because it's a disaster. But like, in the other room behind me is a sofa, and typically on any given weekday, there's several shirts kind of just draped off the back of the sofa, because I move through like if we're just chatting or we're doing a little team meeting or something incredibly informal, and even this show half the time.
Wait, you get more informal than what you have on?
Well, no. Yes, it is. That's the shirts with no sleeves. So the least formal I'll go is the no sleeve shirt, which I've done on this show many times. And also just on just normal things. If we have a chat about something, then there's a step up from that is the kind of the basketball t-shirt, the band t-shirt, whatever, the t-shirt that's got some kind of words written all over it, right? Just a normal t-shirt, but it has sleeves at least. This is one step up. So sleeveless to sleeves. From here, I could probably go like Henley plain, a plain t-shirt, a nicer shirt, no writing on it.
Okay.
Right? That's level 3.
Level 3.
Polo shirts, right? There's a
level
whole
4.
I have broken down a number of those. That's a level 4.
Okay.
Then after that, I guess you could go to say, dress shirt, button down kind of deal. That would be level 5. So at any given time, Trish, either on the sofa or there's a closet that way. It's so stupid, but I have like 4 or 5 polo shirts I brought from the normal closet where they reside down to level 1 here where the office is. So I have it's just stupid. And so on any given day, I'm in 3 or 4 outfits for these dumb calls.
Wow. I feel like I just have 3 levels, but it's not clothing related. It's hair related for me. So I guess
I got in there too. But
if you haven't watched, look back. You can tell there are days when I'm getting my hair actually done in the heat of the moment with like foils all in, right?
I've seen that.
Or wet hair. I've come on with wet hair. Like, well, it's wet hair today. So that's my level 1. I think is just wet hair or hair being processed at the moment, and then probably step up is ponytail hat.
Yeah. Yesterday, I believe you had a hat on.
Which is probably the most frequent. And then there's this next level phase, which I'll tell you what, it is storming here in the Midwest like crazy. And so humidity is crazy. And so I actually did, did the hair curling. But yeah, if you see me with straight hair as well, that takes a lot of effort. So anything that's dry but styled is like my...
but it's
big was happening.
It is a little bit more work, right? Like I don't want to be a complete, just look like homeless guy, right, on these shows or the Zoom calls or whatever. So sleeves is a step up. And then I thought maybe this week, I don't know what day it is. It's maybe Wednesday. Yeah, I think it is. So yesterday I had the Suns shirt on.
You did.
Today I have the Knicks shirt, and I'm going to go NBA team shirts the rest of the week. It'll be theme week. I don't know what I had on Monday. I probably didn't have anything like that on, but
I got dressed up because
you look great.
Paradox is the customer I was working with. So thank you, Paradox, for sponsoring Activate HCM today. That was a lot of fun. So people can check that out.
So we talked about mac and cheese a couple weeks ago, mac and
You
cheese
did?
for breakfast. I was able to procure myself, Trish, a can of Spam. I think tomorrow's breakfast could be
Sam, report back.
mac and cheese and Spam. Mac and cheese and Spam. That's the direction we're going. And maybe an egg on top, like a fried egg on top of the whole deal. I'll take a photo of that. Is there a way to show a photo on this deal? If I have a photo, I'll have to figure that out. There might be. All right, I'll think about it.
I guess we'll figure it out. Well, yes, because you can share a slide. So if you have a photo loaded as a slide, then yes, on StreamYard you can share that as well. So
yeah. So I don't know if last week you noticed, Trish, the day you were out, you were not on the show. We did we did a cocktail show, or I did one, and I flashed the cocktail recipe across the bottom of the screen. Did you catch that? I felt like that was pretty cool. We'll have to do that again.
Very cool.
And since
I feel like you're more creative when I'm not on the show with you.
Well, you know why, Trish? When you run the show, you have access to all those tools, right?
Oh, because you can't see them.
Yeah. So when I run the show, all of a sudden, wait, what's all this stuff over here on the right-hand side? There's ways to mess around with this a little bit.
I like being in control, apparently.
Yeah.
No, I can do it. Thank you again to you and Karen for Friday.
That was a fun show.
It's good because, you know, we have Madeline fill in quite a bit. We have Karen fill in when I need it. And I was just not feeling well, but feeling good today.
Yeah.
Got my contacts updated again. I'm getting there. We're getting there. I can actually see things. It's a lovely week, actually. It's been a good week.
I want to update then, since I mentioned the Suns, our Suns, Trish, the HR Happy Hour Suns, our adopted team, they did win that game yesterday.
I know they did.
They have one more game tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern. I'm not sure what time we're work breaking tomorrow.
We're going to be watching it.
The Suns are playing tomorrow at 4 p.m. They need to win that game and get a little bit of help from one other team, and then there'll be a chance to be in the playoffs, which is no one would have thought when our bright future Suns went down to the Orlando NBA bubble. So we're super excited about that. And I guess the other sports news that I wanted to mention is,
I know what you're going to say.
Weirdness in college football. Was that where you thought I was going to say? I am a college football fan, but I'm not super excited about what's going on. I think they don't have any control over this at all. And some of it's canceled. Some of it they're going to try to play. Yeah. I feel like they're walking into a disaster of trying to play that, especially down here in the South, where I don't know if anybody down here knows what they're doing. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's the thing with all of this. We just don't know. We don't know what the right answer is. You know, people have lots of facts supporting both ways, and yeah, I guess we'll see what happens with football. As someone who's paying attention to what's going to happen in college football, just because of my son being a junior in high school, football player, I mean, a lot remains to be seen, right, as to how they handle their season.
And the bigger college issue, actually, that I've been dealing with, and a lot of parents are dealing with, and I don't think it's come up in these sports discussions, at least the ones that I've heard, is there are a lot of college students. One article I read estimated as many as 40% of incoming freshmen are not going to show up, even if their school is open.
I believe it.
For in-person residency and in-person classes. As many as 40% are not going to show up. In that same article, I think it was in Forbes, said as many as 28% of returning students were not going to come back. I have a returning student. I don't think he's going back. And it's basically because they're just not handling it properly. There's too much uncertainty. Or maybe there's an increase in cases where the school is, which is the case where he goes. And so I think that's got to factor into, like, is college at all safe? Forgetting playing college football or college basketball or, just is going back to college right now like the right idea? I don't know.
You know what? I think you're right. The other thing I've heard a lot of friends who have kids in college now and maybe even going to colleges, maybe they had gotten into Harvard or some other really high level prestigious school, and it's going to be full remote. And so it's like, well, why have them do that? Why not have that? If you're going to be remote anyway, have them do a year or two, maybe at your local state university, whether University of Illinois, whatever, right? And then move somewhere else, because again, are you going to pay that kind of money? In your case, your son goes to a very prestigious school.
He does. And you're paying for the on-campus experience, the extracurriculars, the networking, the making friends, the getting into, look, part of the reason those tier 1 schools are so valuable for people is you get connected into like lots and lots of alumni who can do things for you and help you out down the line. There's all of that. So Yeah, so that's a big issue. I have one last thing I wanted to mention real quick because it's something that I'll report back again tomorrow show.
Okay.
I have to go to the DMV tomorrow. I have to go in person to the DMV tomorrow in the morning. I'm dreading it. I've been here almost a year and I'm run out of time. If I don't go to the DMV, I'm not going to have a driver's license, a valid one any longer. So
Does this mean you're going to do the work break from the DMV? Could we do that?
I don't know. I hope I don't get trapped there. And I haven't been in a DMV. I can't even recall because I think pretty much in the last couple of places I've lived, you could do everything online. There was no reason to go. So I'm super worried about it. Is that pretty much the worst kind of official place one has to go?
I don't know.
I can't think of a worse one.
So having 16-year-olds, we just did the DMV experience last November when they turned 16. Here in Waterloo, Illinois, it was amazing. We have very nice DMV workers. They are very good at telling you exactly what you need and how to do it and get you in quickly. So let's hope for the best for you that they're like here. And
I've been dreading it all week. Absolutely dreading it. I'll report back tomorrow afternoon.
Report back tomorrow. We'll be waiting. All right. Well, thanks for all the good support this week, everyone. Thank you for listening in. We love it. Yesterday was a huge show. Everyone loved it. So
who knew?
You just never know what's going to resonate, right, with people. But I think that's what's good about the show, Steve, is that we're talking about things that are just topical and as they come up and keeping it fresh that way. So thanks to everyone who watches and listens and shares. And we will hear back tomorrow about the DMV and spam.
Big day for me tomorrow.
Big day.
I'll probably need a nap after all that.
Okay. All right, everyone. Thanks for listening. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye, everyone.